so I said to her, you know, if I put you into a little flat in Hamilton, it's not a bad outcome, you know, self-contained. Oh, we're back. Oh, sorry. Welcome back to the show. We're very lucky this evening to have with us. She describes herself as one of Queensland's top love engineers. She's a relationship scientist. She's an upper-class lady and a very nice person. We'd like to welcome Madame Destiny. Hello, Madame Destiny. How are you?
I'm excellent, Sir Charles. It's really nice to be here, viewers. And today we're going to be discussing phantom relationships, in fact. A phantom relationship is a relationship that's kind of like not there when it's there, you know, like a phantom. Anyway, phantom relationships are usually the kind of relationships that one builds like a house of sand on the edge of a precipice. So at the first sign of any, you know, disequilibrium, it just goes down.
Sorry, what goes down, Madam? What goes down, Madam Destiny?
The relationship, the phantom relationship, in fact, Sir Charles. Yes, it just crumbles.
Oh, I thought it sounded like an interesting relationship for all of a sudden.
And you know that each of us have had a phantom relationship with somebody, whether it's been in our imagination or whether we thought that we were in love or something like this.
You're saying you want a man called Tom in your life. Is that what it is?
No, everybody has their own particular person in their life. So it's their own fantasy, in fact. And that's what makes a phantom relationship.
Well, look, we've got some letters here today that have been specifically written to you by a range of people regarding these types of things. So with your permission, we'd like to read a few of them out and seek your advice, if that's all right. Yes. First one is, my husband's a very powerful man. We've been married for many years, but I fear my heart is starting to drift. No, his heart is starting to drift. It's been difficult to talk to him about our marriage because he's either working out the back, on the pool deck, or at his bunga meetings. What should I do, Mrs. Berlusconi?
Well, Sir Charles, I would think that this is not an authentic email because Mr. Berlusconi was the president of Italy and he was the chief honcho and he's a billionaire. So what would his wife be doing writing in to D31 in Brisbane, for God's sake?
What do you think she's doing? This is the nation's top TV station. This is Brisbane's premier TV station, and Silvio's been here many times before. She wants to know what's going on. She trusts our advice, Madam Destiny.
Well, the thing is, Sir Charles, if she's been reading the Italian press for the last 20 years, she will know that her husband is an extraordinary Casanova.
She's been doing more than reading the Italian press, I can tell you that. Listen, Dr. Stroker, would you like to move on to the next letter?
Next one. Oh, after that, definitely.
Yes.
My partner is very stubborn and insular. Insular?
No, start from this bit here.
Oh, that one.
Hang on again, let's clear the glasses. Sorry about this, Madam Destiny. It's very hard to find good help, isn't it, Dr. Stroker? There you go.
That's the way life goes. Come on,
My
guys,
missus is a very powerful woman who works long hours. She is self-made and cherishes her independence. I think she's in love with this bloke, Tony, and she works with, I feel I am losing her. What can I do to save our de facto relationship? Signed, Tim Matheson.
Oh, it's from Tim. Oh, good. He's been having a rough trot, hasn't he? Poor old Tim.
Tim, I question whether you've actually got a really solid, substantial relationship with your partner in the first place.
So I'd say you've got a solid relationship.
Because it seems to me to be quite remote, and it's possibly in the realm also of the phantom relationship that I was talking about. I mean, can you read a little bit of that to me again? What is his problem? That his girlfriend is having he thinks she's having a relationship with somebody else?
Well, I'll tell you what you do, Madam Destiny.
Tony.
Well, does he have any charm? Does he have any... Can he pull her back in somehow? Come on, men must have some way of producing the charm, producing interest for a woman.
Well, let's just, how about we throw to a Vox Pops in Brisbane and see what they've got to say about this.
That would be terrific.
So what's your idea of the best first date?
Best first date? I've got pretty loose, expectations for a good first date. Really, as long as everything goes nice and smoothly, as long as nothing like crazy happens, or if you don't discover any crazy secrets about them.
A perfect first date would be one where you had fun and you made a connection with the girl, and you know, you realise that you actually like her, or, you know, you wanted to see her again.
Ooh, my ideal first date would be the lunch, maybe Italian, pizza, something like that, something yummy, and then a good movie.
What about your worst date?
Also, okay, so worst date was, it was when I was overseas and we didn't really know where to go or what to do. So this guy, he was just a friend at the time, but he's like, it was Valentine's Day and we're like, we're good friends, so let's just go to a Valentine's Day. I'm like, okay, getting really excited, getting all dressed up, and he took me to Macca's and I had to pay.
I went on a Ferris wheel with a girl, and I'm afraid of heights.
Wow.
And we went on the Brisbane Eye, and I was just really scared.
How did it go at the end?
I broke up with her.
Worst date would be you get there and you're already regretting your decision.
So what's the worst date you've ever had?
The worst date was probably when a girl wanted to go to the cinema and see Speed 2, I think, with the bus.
Speed 1 had the bus.
Oh,
Speed 2 was the boat.
The boat. And I walked into the cinema and I don't think the movie even started. I fell asleep and 2 hours later I was woken up. It was the best sleep that I've ever had. I really needed it. So, but probably the worst date.
So you just ring that number. Apparently to ring me back, I didn't. Oh, we're back. Oh, sorry for that. Well, welcome back. Good to be back here with Madam Destiny, Queensland's top love expert. And we're talking about phantom relationships. And it's an incredibly interesting topic. We've got a few letters that have come in. Madam Destiny, the next letter, could I just run that past you now for your expert advice once more?
Absolutely.
Give us your gems of advice here. Very important letter, came in via the fax last night. My partner is very stubborn and insular. You started this before, but I'll finish it off, yes. Even though we've been living together for many years, it feels like we are worlds apart. I want our relationship to work, but fear that we are too different. Please help. Love from South Korea. Okay, did that lovely here from South Korea? Lovely.
Well, South Korea, I am wondering whether you actually have very much of a relationship, since you are yourself saying that it's very insular and you don't know, you're worlds apart. Well, it's time to either start to develop a really nice friendship, and that would include becoming, I guess, your own friend and becoming the friend of the other person, getting to know what they like, getting to know what you like, sharing those things between each other. And if indeed it's about time you reinvented yourself, otherwise it's going to stay in the realm of being a phantom one, just like we can often have phantom relationships, all of us, if they are not based in reality. So start sharing, start talking, start finding out so much about this other person.
Madam Destiny, I have to stop you there.
Yes,
How many
Charles.
phantoms have you taken to bed?
Well,
Sorry to be informed, but let's just get down to it.
well, because I'm a professional, I cannot tell you what I've done personally, because that wouldn't be right. But
Don't try and skip out of it. All Brisbane want to hear your opinion. I mean, it's very fine to come here and you lecture us all about how to live our lives. What have you actually done?
I think
on that sort of
everybody, Sir
level?
Charles, everybody has had some phantom relationships where they really thought that, you know, this person was it, and they were disillusioned so badly that there were, you know, tears in the dust and anger and all of this kind of thing. And then it turned out to be, what is it, fire and brimstone about nothing in the end.
Hello. I've just got a
So-
question coming through. Hang
Yes,
on.
Sir Charles.
Yes. Okay, I'll ask her. I just had a question come through on the banana phone, and what it said was, is lubrication a good thing to have in phantom relationships?
Well, lubrication can be absolutely excellent, because lubrication can be about being a much more verbal. Because women like men who are verbal, who actually can say, hey, you're great, you're a great chick. I really like the food you made the other day, or I really like how you dressed, or something like that. So a lubrication is some way of, facilitating.
Smoothing things out.
Smoothing things out, yes.
Stopping the friction, so to speak.
That's exactly
Spoke,
right.
what do you think about lubrication? Is that something... Okay, we'll just leave that there for the moment. So, Madam Destiny, with that in mind, we might just quickly throw to a small commercial break shortly, and we'll be back in a moment.
I say, lamb chop, how was blonde school today?
Oh, it was okay.
Did you take any notes?
Yes, but I can't remember anything. My pages are blank.
Pages are blank. Why on earth is that?
They told me to follow instructions. They wrote, they erased, they wrote, they erased. And I did what I was told. I'm a good student.
It says here, $3.52 a minute. It's $180 an hour. That's more than Dr. We're back. Oh, sorry, we're back again for a wrap up of Madam Destiny's segment. Madam Destiny, what do you think? Phantom relationships.
Phantom relationships, we all have a choice of whether we want to stay in that phantom isolated relationship where it's all in our own mind, most of it, or if we want to connect, open up and talk really in a nice way with vulnerability and everything like that to another person, to tell them a little bit of who we are and start to connect. Our choice.
So that's the wrap up.
That's it. People have that choice, Sir Charles, and if they don't take it, it remains out there.
Very good. Well, we're going to cross to something else now, so thank you very much.